All right, hello everyone. Today I have the AYN Odin 2 portal for review. I know I'm a little late to the party. I have been interested in this device for some time now, and I've been watching some reviews trying to make up my mind, if I wanted to purchase this and which color I'd want to get it in. The white looks the most spectacular to me, so I got it in white, and the thumbsticks, I decided to change them out to black, and I think it gives it a nice contrast aesthetic. So this one right here is the Pro model in white, of course, and it comes with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, I did also get some additional accessories with it. For example, I got the TPU grip case, which this fits it like perfectly. And if you're getting a portal, I would definitely recommend getting this. Like, it makes a world of difference when it comes on to comfort and grip. So for like your play sessions, like this makes sense. It feels a lot better in the hand when you have the grip. So I wanted that like a panda looking console. So I wanted it to be like kind of black and white. And I think with the black TPU grip and the white Odin, this is a really clean look, especially with the black thumbsticks. If I could swap the D-pad out in black and the face buttons in black, I would. I do have these face buttons in black, but it's the Nintendo layout and I don't particularly like that, so I'll just keep it in white for now until I decide to buy like new face buttons, and I'll swap them out, and I'll probably get a black D-pad as well. But when it comes on to ergonomics and control, the ergonomic grip, I would say, is needed if you want the best ergonomics from this device. So definitely consider getting the ergonomic grip. I think it's only 15 bucks if you buy it directly from the AYN website. So it's nothing to break the bank. It's not expensive, but it feels good. Like, you have these textures right here, and it feels good. And this part, it just curves into the palm of your hand, and it gives it a nice feel. You also got the back paddles. You stick these on with double-sided tape, and it's fairly easy to put on. You just got to be a bit, precise and pay attention to detail when you're adding them. But it works, and it is a great fit in the hand. Like, for me, I have, I'd say, kind of large hands, and this fits so nice. The way my fingers up here curve into the bumpers, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice feeling console. And these R2 and L2 triggers, they're analog, and they're pretty great. Yeah, so analog triggers, pretty great. We have our exhaust vent at the top, and then we have our volume. I don't know if you can see that good on camera, but this is a volume, and then you have the power button right there. And then we have our air intake at the back. It's a lot bigger than this, but the grip covers some of it. Let me take the grip off so you guys can see. It's not that hard to get out. I just didn't want to smudge the screen, but it's fine. It's fine. You see, it's a much larger surface when it comes on to the ear intake, but I don't think all of this is actually being used. But yeah, that's the ear intake. And these are the back bumpers that I stick on with a double-sided tape. They came with a grip. Also with the grip, you get a carrying bag. Let me show that to you. So you get this AYN branded carrying bag. I mainly use it as a microfiber. I mainly use it as a microfiber to clean the screen. And I also got like a free screen protector, I think, with the purchase of the grip. So I added that onto this. And I must say, the screen protector, I wasn't going to put it on before. Maybe if I had the black model, I wouldn't have put it on it. but it goes really well with the white model, as you can see. So I think I did a pretty good job applying the screen protector. So yeah. And additionally, I also picked up a carrying bag, but I didn't get the official Odin one. I got this one. You can get this on like AliExpress, Taobao for probably like $10. So this is the one I got. And the reason why I got this one is because it fits the Odin 2 portal with the grip on it. There you go. Now there is this strap here to keep it securely in place. I'm not gonna like put it in all the way in right now, but yeah, you see it fits. And I can close it and I can use that to carry my Odin 2 portal around. And it's kind of a hard shell, so it will protect your device if you drop it. But yeah, the only disadvantage I have with the grip is that it makes the power button and the volume buttons a bit harder to press. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Down below, we have our Type-C port for charging and display out, and then we have our 3.5mm headphone jack, and we also have a TF card slot for your micro SD card. I would recommend going with a good micro SD card for this device, you know, something from Samsung or maybe SanDisk, but like a really good card, not the knockoff ones. You need something good for like when you're doing like your PC emulation or your PS2 emulation or whatever. You need fast read and write speed. I got one, which it says it's a SanDisk. It kind of works, but the read and write speeds are garbage. I'm not able to play any PC games from it. So I'm gonna try with PS2, but I'm going to do that, you know, in a bit. In another video, I'll show you some PS2 emulation running from the SD card and check out the performance of that card. I installed one launcher on here and I was testing it out, and this is Beacon Launcher. It's all right. In videos, it looked great, and I thought I would have liked it more, but I actually don't. And this is Android games that I have installed. So I have Art of Rally, GTA San Andreas, the Definitive Edition, Wreckfest. Then over here I have some Switch games. So I have Burnout Paradise, Doom 3. Not able to get this game to start. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Sonic Colors. I'm having some graphical issues with this, so I might need to download a new turnip driver. Super Mario Brothers. What else? Yeah, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And Mario Odyssey. Good games. And for PS2, I have God of War, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Alright, so let's back out of that. I do have also XBX Play for Xbox game streaming, but I haven't set that up as yet. I'll, you know, get back to that in another video. I have Call of Duty, and this is GameHub, and this is the new update for GameHub. I'm having some issues running some games, like Need for Speed The Run. It gets into the game, but it keeps crashing, so I need to figure out the perfect configuration for that. Not able to get Deadpool to launch or Tomb Raider. But these other games, they work fine. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider, that works. Need for Speed, Rival works. Need for Speed Most Wanted, and Dead Space. I was actually playing Dead Space, and I quit out of the game, and I lost my save. I didn't save it, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But pretty cool. One thing I must note to you guys, if you want to know which games are pretty much compatible from the GameHub app, I would say go ahead and search for it on GameHub. So you go up here, you go to search, you type in the name of the game, and it will show it, and it will tell you if it supports it or not. And I'm going to demonstrate that in a second once I set up like a Wi-Fi connection on this. Haven't set one up as yet. Yeah, there is Call of Duty. I do want to go get in some gameplay on this and show you guys what that's like. But I don't really have a lot of games downloaded right now. The ones that I show you is what I got for now. So we're gonna go in some game testing. We're gonna start with Call of Duty Mobile. So yeah. All right, so let's just put into Call of Duty. I have network connection now. And I was testing it out yesterday. A friend of mine was using this and he was having a blast playing with it. It was, it was like watching a little kid play with their PSP back in the day. You know when you got a PSP when you were younger and it consumes you, right? You spend so much time just playing and playing, charging the battery for hours. Okay, let me turn this down a bit because I don't want it to like overpower my voice. And yeah, so we're gonna jump into some multiplayer. I could do battle royale, but I'm just gonna do multiplayer. I am trying to see if there's in-game menu support for the controllers. How did I see? Because I don't see like selecting any of the things that I'm clicking on. And with these just pop right off. With these, they give you a more elevated range when you're playing. So it feels better. The other sticks, they're a bit shorter. But these, oh, these are so good. These are so good. I don't know what frame rate this is running at, so let me just turn on the FPS. Then this is what, 60? So I didn't change any of the settings. Hold on. Is it enabled? Okay, it's enabled now. So it gave me 60 FPS. I'm getting red. All right, so I'm on blue team and I need to kill the guys in red. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm normally a bit better than this. I don't know. Oh, there you go. And the controllers just work out of the box. I need to pay attention to the map. I'm not a big shooter guy. So sometimes I forget that, hey, I'm actually supposed to pay attention to the minimap up top, you know? Changing mine. How do I do this? How do I so this is kind of mapped as like PlayStation controller and I don't know why. Because I'm seeing like PlayStation button icons. And I don't know what it is to switch weapons. He just ran. Oh, where are you? All right, so yeah, controllers, they work. Like I see, I need some practice, but it works. There's other games that I could play, but I'm gonna show you some additional features. So with these joystick LEDs, I'll just turn them off by accident. But I'm trying to open the little menu right here. It's weird. Okay, there we go. Finally did it after the umpteen try. So I can turn them off, or I can turn one off. I can turn them off individually. So you have individual controls. I can change the color for each individually. So I have the left one set to blue. So I could change that to like pink. I could change it to yellow, orange, white. I could change it to whatever color I want on this right here. So this is like a kaleidoscope of colors. And you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but like, yeah, the colors just change. I wish there was like a pulsating like RGB effect, but I don't see anything like that. So I'm gonna put this back to blue. Because I like the red and blue. It's like I'm saying, just give me a Switch vibe, or I could go red and I could go blue and green. It's like Xbox, PlayStation. But I think I like the blue and red. Looks better. All right, so this is the AYN Odin 2 portal, and I'm gonna show you it now in comparison to the Nintendo Switch OLED, because I think that is the best device when it comes on to like a size comparison. So for example, we have the Switch here. All right, so that is the Switch, and this is the portal. Both of them are 7-inch devices. So let me just open up Citron, and I'm gonna open up a game that I have on both systems. So I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So for copyright purposes, I'm gonna mute the audio. I don't want the ninjas coming after me. Okay. What I can say, this screen is amazing. I don't really see much of any difference when it comes on to like the quality or like how the game looks on either system. I'm running this in dot mode, so this is running at this will run at 60 FPS. This by default is going to be in handheld mode, so it's going to be like 30 FPS. But yeah, all right, let's go. As you can see, like look at it. This is superb picture quality, one of the best I've seen on any handheld, and I think it's even better than what's on the Switch OLED because this gets brighter. So you have better colors, better contrast, even better saturation, but it doesn't look different from this. Like it's the same kind of quality of picture, just that this is a bit dull. Let me go back home and let me go into the settings and see if I can turn the brightness up. Just give me 1 second. Screen brightness. Nope, that is it. The screen was at its maximum brightness. So this is the max brightness of the OLED screen. It's still a nice OLED, as you can see. Still nice. Viewing angles are great. You know, it's OLED. Picture ain't gonna get washed out. It's an OLED. So it's a good OLED, nice 7-inch OLED for the Nintendo Switch. However, this is the way to go. The bezel-less design of the AYN Odin 2 portal is so sleek. It's so beautiful, and I do enjoy looking at it, you know. Even with this screen protector on top, like it still looks amazing. The screen quality of this device is the biggest selling factor. And if you were supposed to get one of these, I would say, yeah, most definitely get it because you're getting a 7-inch OLED screen, 120 hertz. This is a multi-purpose device. It doesn't have to be just for gaming. You can use this to stream Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, all of your favorite streaming services. Funimation, if you're into anime and all that, or Crunchyroll. And you'll have a blast with this. This is something that you can take with you on the go. It's not pocketable, but it is portable. And I think that's very good. So if you're on the fence, I would say it's a good buy. You can emulate all of your Switch games. Well, not all, most of your Switch games. So Switch emulation on this is actually pretty good. And most of the games that I think you would want to play, you would be able to emulate on the Nintendo, on the AYN Odin 2 portal. And I think it's a much more fun device to carry around versus the Switch because you have a more open ecosystem when it comes onto Android. So you can do your Spotify, you have your YouTube, of course, all of your streaming apps, web browsing, anything you can do on a tablet, you can do on here. And it's amazing. So it's a tablet, like literally with controls. And I enjoy this. Like, this is pretty fun, a pretty fun device. It's very responsive. It's a cool device to have. I'm not gonna say it's perfect because since I've had it, I've already noticed a bug with it. So whenever you're using the Play Store, if you try to use the controls, it crashes. Like look, crashes. Back in the Play Store, app crashes. That's literally what happens. And I heard that this wasn't an issue before. It just started to happen like a few days ago. So maybe like a week now, I was in the AYN Discord and I saw somebody else complaining about it. So I'm like, okay, this seems to be a new issue because this was like a couple days ago. So yeah, it just crashes. Didn't need to open that. The Play Store is the only thing I see it happens with. It doesn't happen with this thing. I like press the back button. Yeah, it doesn't happen with these, but okay, see, crashes, triggers. I don't know. It's something because some button causes it to crash and some don't. That for sure crashes it. This for sure crashes it. So the D-pad and the analog definitely causes it to crash. And I hope this is something that AYN can fix with an OTA update. I have been checking to see if there are any updates. So I go to system, go to FOAT. I don't know what the F is for. I don't know what that is. So it should be OTA. FOTA. I don't know. FOTA updates, but whatever. Yeah, I am not able to get any updates. That's the latest version I'm on. Not getting any updates. I did do a factory reset on it, and it's the same issue. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, AYN can get this issue resolved. There's also an issue when it comes on to device registration. So when you go into the Play Store and you go under About, it says, well, device certification, that's what I meant. It says your device is not certified. Now, if you go on any smartphone, you will see here that, hey, your device is certified. This might affect you installing and playing some apps, but it shouldn't be a big issue because most of the stuff will install. All right, so that's going to be it for my first look at the AYN Odin 2 portal. I want to also show it to you guys in comparison to the Steam Deck. I do have a friend with a Steam Deck, so when I get my hands on his, I'll be sure to like update you guys and let you know the difference between the Steam Deck and the AYN Odin 2 portal. The Nintendo Switch OLED, it's nice, but it doesn't feel as good in the hand as the portal. The portal feels better. It feels more ergonomic. This is so flat. I mean, it's usable. It is. It's very usable. When it comes on to weight, it's almost the same. It's almost the same. This might be a bit heavier with the grip on it, but it doesn't feel that way because it's more ergonomic and it feels better in the hand. So yeah, I do like that. It's a really nice grip. I think a lot more handheld companies should make grips like these. I like it. It protects your device and it also gives you the option to like accessorize. So for example, with the black and white here, I think this is fire. I don't think anybody else has a portal like mine. It's a Panda portal, so I like it. But anyways, that's gonna be it for like my initial look at the device. If there's any games that you guys want me to test or check out on the Odin 2 portal, please go ahead and leave it in the description down below. And I'll be sure to check those out for you guys as soon as possible. Thank you for checking out another video. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and share it with a friend who likes tech. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.